Now I'm here to tell y'all, when toxic hard to deal with, wishy-washy people cut you off, that's a blessing. Trust me. See, a lot of people hold power and thinking they cutting people off, thinking they freezing people out, thinking they turning on people, thinking they abandoning people. Petty people think like that. I've never calculated, I've cut off toxic people, that was giving me trouble, but I've never said, I'm jealous of this person. I want to put them through a bunch of drama, put them through a bunch of gaslighting, a bunch of weird energy. Then I'm going to cut them off and act like I'm too good. Like, only petty people think like that. I only start cutting off people when I realize you have to cut toxic people off because they don't change. But I've never even cut people off before. But I'm telling you, petty-minded people, they think cutting you off and freezing you out of opportunities is really doing something to you. You got to be careful of people that like to try to maim your life, people that like to rattle other people's lives. I don't know what it's like to actually size people up, think of weird stuff to say to them, wait for them to come around, say it, see them get mad, and then act like they tripping and they wild for even, that's weird. People, toxic people think like that. But these kind of people will cut you off. They will say, these kind of people will say, well, yeah, this person's dependent on my friendship. This person really thinks I'm their friend. I'm going to cut them off for no reason. I'm going to start speaking to them at the job. And then they're going to be pining behind me and wanting to know what's up. A dude did me like I told y'all, I'm one of them people who I'm one of those people who I kind of don't be liking people kind of up underneath everything so they don't be knowing it. So I love it when people do it to me. I was talking to this one dude at the job. He was like a little weird little dude talking 100 miles an hour, telling me his whole life story about all kind of stuff. I was just stoic, kicking it with him. So I was talking to him. So he was like a big man up there. He was trying to talk to everybody, laughing, telling jokes. You know how people be at work, just, hey man, all right man, hey man, yeah, all right, yeah, like thinking he was the big man on campus. I wasn't even tripping. I took notice to it. I wasn't tripping because, like I said, I'm in my 40s. Dude was like a youngster. I think he was probably like 31 or something like that. I wasn't tripping. So then the next day he seen me, he just walked past me and didn't say nothing to me. Like, I kind of nodded a little bit because I said, I'm showing you that I'm not talking to you today. I cut you off because I was the other cool dude, but I just wasn't talking as much. I was just chilling. And he seen me kind of go in my section and be cool with everybody. So the next time he saw me, he walked past me and didn't say nothing. So I left it alone. Okay. So then he realized, when they realize you don't care, then they'll try to be your friend. He saw me again, try to speak to me. This time I didn't speak. I mean, nah, bro, I don't want